the first thing I want to do is to show you what we've been able to achieve with this software. And after showing you the performance of the software, I will show you how to um, attach the indicator to the platform and how to set it up to save signals. Then we'll go to, after that, we'll look at how you can identify, buy, and sell opportunities in the market. Okay. So, so for today, I'm doing this with today is our 4th of 2nd of April. Today we've made $53 $3 and started trading this account on the 30th of January. We applied the indicator on 30th of January and we started trading this account from January 30th to date. So January 30th, 30th of January to 1st of April or 2nd of April. Today is 2nd of April. So this is what we've been able to achieve so far on this account. There is about 25% return on investment in, that should be like 2 months now. That is what we've been able to achieve, 25% return on investment. I do not promise that you're going to make 100% in a month. This software will help you grow your account at a steady rate, okay? And we're able to achieve this return risking just 1% on every trade. Every trade we executed, we're risking just 1%. So if we had risked 2%, we would have made, that's about 50%. If we had risked 3%, we would have made close to 75% return on investment in 2 months. But I do advise that you stick to 1% risk on every trade. 1% risk on every trade. And your maximum daily drawdown should not exceed 2%. Your maximum daily drawdown should not exceed 2%. If you over leverage, there is a high probability that you might experience huge drawdown. If you're not careful, you might blow your account. This system has a 65% win rate. It means out of 10 trades, you are most likely going to win 6 trades. Out of 10 trades, you're most likely going to win 6 trades. Now, you don't know which of the trades will be winning or losses. Your first 4 trades could be losses. The question now would that be that would you still have funds to execute the next 6 trades to be able to be in profit at the end of 10 trades? So that is why it's very important that you apply proper risk and management. I think I'm going to create a different video for proper risk and money management. I think I'm going to create a different video on that or have a live Zoom session to teach you how to manage risk. Okay? I'll also suggest what lot size you should apply on your account size. Okay, I think it might be a live session. I might create a video on how to manage risk. It is very important. How you manage risk in this business will determine if you're going to be profitable in the long run. And your focus as a trader, your goal as a trader should be to achieve consistency over a long period of time, not just overnight. Okay, so so that's what we've been able to achieve. So next thing I want to show you is how to attach the software. How do I switch from this place now? How to attach the software to your platform. Okay. When you make payment for the software, a file was sent to you So all you have to do is copy that file. Okay. A file was sent to you named the signal generator. This file was sent to you. You can see I have it on my desktop. So all you have to do is just what? Click and copy the file, and you go to your MT4. For now, this indicator works on MT4 only. It works on MT4 only. We're still working on the MT5 version. So your live account could be on a MT5. Okay, your live account could be on MT5. So now you need to open a demo account. If you're operating an MT5 account, you need to open. It could be a demo account. It could be a live account. You don't have to fund it. Okay, it could be a demo. It could be a live account. Open with a broker. So that is what you should provide. Okay, that's what you would send to us so that we can configure it to work on the MT4. So you need to have your MT4 platform on your phone and MT5 platform. You also need to have MT4 on your laptop and MT5 on your system. Okay, so we program the software to work on your MT4 so that on your mobile MT4, you can be receiving the signals on your mobile MT4 while you do the execution on MT5. Okay, while you do the execution on MT5, you receive the signals on your MT, or then you execute on MT5. It's that simple. Okay, so after you've copied the file, all you have to do is go to File menu, then you go to Open Data Folder. Okay, after opening the data folder, you open the MQL4 folder. Okay, then you open indicators. So this is where you paste. Okay, so you can see I already have it here, so I'm not going to paste it. So you click on what? Paste. Then after pasting it, you close the window, then close your platform, close the platform, and reopen it or relaunch the platform. Okay, relaunch the platform. Then after you've relaunched the platform, you go to indicator menu. Go to indicator menu. This is the menu. So you click, then you go to custom. You should find the software on this list. You can say I have FX signal generator. So you should find the software on this list. So all you need to do is just select. Okay, just select the software. For example, let me open a new chart. New charts. Let me open, let's say Euro GBP. Okay, so now the time frame, it must be on 4-hour time frame. The indicator only works on 4-hour time frame. So the time frame should be 4 hour. If you apply it on any other time frame, it will not work. It won't work. It will only generate signals on 4-hour time frame. It generates signals every 4 hours. Okay, every 4 hours. So you only need to check the system or check your phone for the signals after every 4 hour. That is when you check your phone. You don't have to sit down all day watching the chat. So if you have a day job or you have a business that demands for your time during the day, this software is best for you. Okay. So all you have to do is just check your phone every 4 hours to know if there is a setup, if there is a signal. You check your laptop. Okay. Now for this to work, for you to be able to receive the signals on your phone, your laptop has to be on. Your laptop has to be on if you want to receive the signals on your phone. Okay, your laptop has to be on. Okay, so, and if you think your laptop can't be on 24/7, it doesn't have to be on 24/7. Because like I said, the signal is generated every 4 hours, right? So you could check your laptop, open on your laptop every 4 hours to know if there is a signal. If there's no signal, shuts down your laptop. The next 4 hours, you check again. Okay, so for example, the market closes by 10 p.m. Nigerian time, right? 10 p.m. Nigerian time. The next candle would open by 2 a.m. Okay, so you could open your laptop maybe 5 minutes to 2 a.m. Right? You open your laptop to know if there will be a signal. Okay, then after that, maybe after 2 minutes after 2 a.m., you can close your laptop. There's no signal, just close your laptop. Then by 6 a.m., maybe 5 minutes to 6, you open your laptop, open your charts, ensure that the indicator is on that chart so that if there's any signal, you would receive it. On your laptop, there will be a push notification on laptop and also to your mobile app. Okay. So like I said, it has to be on 4-hour time frame. Ensure it's on 4-hour time frame. So I've already saved it as templates. So I'm just going to go to, okay, let me go to indicator. Then I'll just select the indicator. Okay, so I'll just select this. Okay, so you can see the signal. We have Euro GBP. The date it's generated the signal. This signal was generated 13th of March. 13th of March. Okay, this was generated 13th of March. Let me increase this. Use my templates. One I selected is okay, so this is sell image 13th of March. Yeah, it's 13th of March. This is not updated yet. This is not updated yet. Let me open another chart. New chart. Let me see. Forex Japan. GBP Let me use GBP USD, Euro USD. Okay. Let's see. GBP USD. You see that it did the window for the signal metrics, the dashboard didn't display because it's on 1 hour time frame. Let's go to 4 hour. So GBP today is second, right? GBP gave a signal for sell yesterday by 2000. Okay, so you can see this is the signal it gave yesterday. I caught this move, made so much profit selling it. Okay, it gave us a buy here. So it's very important that before you execute the signal, be sure it's the recent signal, not old signal. Are you getting me? Because someone now may just open his chart and would see this signal and decide to start selling at this point. But when you look at the time and the date, you would see that it was yesterday night it generated the signal. So you selling at this price will be at a very high risk. So it's very important. That's why you have the date and time on this dashboard. Okay, so all the information you have here will be sent to your phone. All this information you have here will be sent to your phone. Okay, so 4 hour time frame. Okay, you have your stop loss and you also have your take profit. Okay, so how to trade? Okay, next thing I want to show you is how to set it up to receive the notification on your phone. How to set it up to receive the notification on your phone. Now, you would go to tools, okay? Go to tools. Then under tools, you would see under tools, you would see options. Go to options. And under options, you would see, click on options, you would see notifications tab. Select the notification tab and ensure that this enable push notification is ticked. Ensure that it is ticked. Now you have the MetaQuotes ID. Okay, the code you have here should be the same code you have on your mobile MT4. This code. So you go to your settings on mobile MT4, you will find MetaQuotes ID. Ensure that the code you have on your mobile platform is the same with what you have here. If it's different, impute what you have on your mobile phone, impute it here, then you click test. When you click test, you will receive a message on the MT4 platform, not SMS, not your phone SMS. On the MT4 platform, you will receive a message, okay, confirming that this push notification is working. If you don't receive a message, it means it is not working. Okay, you click on the test. If I click on this now, we'll receive a message on my mobile app, okay, that queue notification is working. Okay, so once you're done doing that, you click OK. That's it. You start receiving the signals on your phone. Okay, now if you know your system can't be on 24 hours, you can opt for VPS. Yes, you can go for VPS, but I think that is an extra cost. But if you can afford VPS, go for VPS, attach your MT4 to the VPS, then attach the indicator to the platform, and you'll be receiving the alerts 24 hours. Anytime there's a signal, you receive it on your phone. Your laptop doesn't need to be on. Just install on that VPS and you'll be receiving the notifications on your phone. I think VPS costs between $10 every month. Yeah, $10 about that every month. So I think that is it. So let's look at how to trade with this software, how to know when to buy and when to sell. Okay, so this arrow, when you receive a sell signal, ensure that the arrow is above a bearish candle. Ensure that this indicator is above a bearish candle whenever you receive a sell signal. Just confirm that the candle is a bearish candle. You are using your mobile phone. For example, you might receive the alert from the laptop that it's time to sell. There's a signal for sell. Check your mobile app to ensure that the candlestick, the current 4-hour candle that closed, is bearish. If it is bullish, wait for the next candle to close bearish before you execute. I hope you get that. I'll take your questions at the end of the class, okay? Ensure that the candle is bearish. If you see a sell signal, check your phone, ensure that the candle is bearish. If it is bullish, wait for the next candle to close bearish before you sell. Wait for the next candle. But if the candle is bearish at the time the signal was sent, then you take your sell, just like we have it here. You can see that the indicator is above the bearish candle. So we took a sell here. If you receive a buy signal, ensure that the candlestick where you have the arrow below is bullish. If you receive a buy signal and the candlestick, the current 4-hour candlestick that closed is bearish, wait for the next candlestick. The next candlestick glowing bullish is the confirmation candle. That is when you should take the buy. So it's that simple. You see what we have here? The arrow is above a bearish candle. That is when we would sell. You can see how this played out. That is when you would sell. Okay. If it is a bullish candle that closed at the time you receive the signal, if it's a bullish candle, don't take the trade. Wait for a bearish candle to close before you sell. Look at what we have here. The arrow is above a bearish candle. That is confirmation. You can see that. Okay. Here also we receive the buy. Now this move here, you can see that it was a spike. This move. And when you calculate where the candle closed, this kind of move, we don't take such trade. You can see just one candle did over 172 pips. It gave a buy signal. Taking this kind of trade is at a very high risk. Don't even take such trade. Just one candle to do over 100 and something pips. Don't want to take such trade. I believe a major news was released. That is the reason for this spike. So you should avoid taking, when the risk is above 50, 60 pips, don't take the trade. The risk should not exceed maximum 60 pips. Once it's above that, don't take the trade. Okay, if the range of the candle is above 60 pips, don't take the trade. Okay, the risk will be too much. Avoid taking such trades. So we have a buy here also. You can see the arrow is below this bullish candle. That will be the time to buy. Here we have sell. You can see the arrow is above a bearish candle. It's sold. And you can see on all this signal it's generated, you can see the risk reward on these signals, on this setup is 1 to 2. 1 to 2. That is what I recommend. For every trade you execute, your risk reward should not go below 1 to 2. 1 to 2. Okay? 1 to 2. Now, it's not all the time the market will give you the 2, it's your target. Okay? But there is a high probability to give you 1 to 1. And once the market gives you 1 to 1 or 1 to 1.5, you adjust your stop loss to break even. These things I'm going to teach in maybe it has to be a live session, okay? Or the risk management video. I'm going to talk about when to adjust your stop loss, when to trail your stop loss. Okay, it's very important that you understand how to manage trades. There's a difference between risk and money management and trade management. You need to know how to manage trade. You executed a trade that you're making profit on that trade. The next thing to do is to manage that trade to ensure that you don't lose much on that trade. Okay, so we had a sell here. Okay, and it's I think we made close to 1 to 2 risk reward on that trade. We had a buy here also. I think we made, yeah, this is like 1 to 2. Okay, then we had a sell here also. See how it played out. Very simple and straightforward. We had a buy here. See how it played out. Okay, so we had a buy here, but this didn't go far because you can see price just went into a range. So we would have taken maybe small loss on this at this point here. Okay. So like I said, it's 65% win rate. You're not going to win all trade. If I tell you that you're going to win all trade, I'll be lying to you. Okay. So take some losses. But because you're trading with a risk reward of 1 to 2 at the end of every 10 trades, every 20 trades, definitely be in profit. Definitely be in profit. Since I started trading with this system, I've never had a losing month. I've had losing weeks. Okay, I have losing weeks, but at the end of the month, I always end the month in profits. So you can see here we had a buy here. Okay, the arrow is below a bullish candle, and that's a buy. We had a sell here. You can see. So that's how to trade, to identify buy and sell signals in this software. What else do I need to talk about? What else? What else? What else? What else? Okay. The best instruments to apply this system, this strategy. Now it works on all instruments. It works on all instruments. Just that if you're applying it on gold, the risk on gold is very high. The risk on gold is very high. On currency pairs where you have maybe between 40 and 60 pip risk on gold, the risk could be as high as 1,000 pips. As you know, gold is very volatile. So 1,000 pips. You can still apply it on gold and you can make good profits with it. But the pairs that I recommend is the major currency pairs. And the best of this major currency pair is GBP USD, Euro USD, and GBP which is a cross currency pair. Okay. Those are the three pairs that I would recommend that you stick with. It works on all pairs, okay, but it's more effective, more profitable on these three pairs: GBP USD, Euro USD, and GJ. The three pairs I would recommend that you apply this system on. Okay, so so I think that is all you need to know. Okay, if you have any other questions, maybe during the live sessions, I would attend to your questions. I will attend to your questions. Okay. So let me take questions. I hope I've covered everything. I hope I've covered everything. Let me see a few minutes. I hope I've covered everything. A few minutes. Let me check the slide. Okay, So, like I said, the software would help analyze the market. It will generate buy and sell signal. All you need to do is execute to help also identify your exact stop loss, where to set your stop loss and your take profits. Okay, to give you the price to use as stop loss and take profits. And like I said, it generates signals every 4 hours. Every 4 hours. Okay. Then it works in all market sessions. But the best session I recommend is London and New York session. And that's because the volume during Asian session is very low. From 6 p.m. Nigerian time, the volume being traded is very low, unless there's a major news, a high impact news. That's when you'll see high volatility in the market. But 70 to 80% of the time, the volume being traded 6 p.m. to about 2 a.m. Okay, almost 6 a.m. Nigerian time is very low. Okay, so if you're looking for quality signals, okay, you should focus on signals generated from 6 a.m., 6 a.m., 10 a.m., 2 p.m. Okay, focus on those. Now you can execute signal generated by 6, by 10, but ensure that you risk less when you are executing those low quality trades. Okay, late hours trade. Ensure that you risk less on those trades. You should be more aggressive on signals that are generated from 6 a.m., 6 a.m., 10 a.m., 2 p.m. Okay, for those generated from 6 p.m. to 2 a.m. Nigerian time, please, you should risk less on those pairs, on those trades. Like I said, it has a 65% winning rate. You can also program it to send alerts to your mobile app. Then I say it's ideal for day, swing, and position traders. You can scalp with it, but I don't think you would really make good profits scalping with this software. So I would recommend, especially designed for day traders, swing, and position trader. So I think that is everything you need to know about this software. Just stick to the rules and you definitely make this software. You definitely make money with this software. So I think that'll be all. So let me take your question. You can unmute your mic. You have a question. Let me take a question.
Okay. Good evening, boss.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, boss. Good evening. Good evening, boss. Good evening, boss. Can you hear me? Can you hear me, boss?
Few minutes, please. Few minutes. Few minutes. Okay, let me take your questions.
All right, boss. Good evening, boss.
Evening.
Yes, I really appreciate this section. Thank you so much for this section, for making our time to at least clear our doubts on this section. Now, my question is, you talked about... Okay, can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Okay. Now, you talked about how to know when to buy or sell. And you also made mention of the software generating signals, which you made mention of if the arrow pop up on a bearish candle. That if the arrow pop up on a bearish candle, that signify a sell signal. Now, I want to know, let's assume I'm an inexperienced trader, or I'm a new trader that just come into the market and I stumble into this software. I want to start using it. Now, like you always teach in the previous classes, that before taking a sell, we should get a either bearish or bullish reversal pattern, either way, before taking any position. Now, and this software is generating a signal with a bearish candle. Do we still need to confirm if this bearish candle is a reversal pattern, or it can actually work on maybe any bearish candle? Because sometimes the candle formation might just be a bearish candle, but not a reversal pattern. So do I work with that if it is not a bearish reversal pattern, and then I have the arrow pop up?
In as much the candle is
Let's assume I'm a
bearish,
newbie trader.
in as much
Okay.
the candle, you are not a newbie trader. If you are able to identify candlestick pattern, you are not newbie now. You are not a newbie. A newbie does not
Yes,
know
I'm just
what a candlestick pattern is. Okay, so any
okay.
bearish candle, yeah, any bearish candle, in as much the body of the candle is bearish, it's a sell.
Okay. 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 That's one
The
question. Then
software
the
is
second
designed
question.
for the software is designed for experienced and inexperienced trader. Do you get it? So
Okay.
an inexperienced trader
Okay.
does not know what AMA is, does not know what Doji is, does not know what engulfing pattern is.
Yeah.
So his own is just to follow the rules, sell when the arrow appears above a bearish candle, buy when the arrow appears below a bullish candle. That's it.
Okay. Okay, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
You're welcome.
That's I think that's cleared. So the my second question is there was one scenario that we saw where I think it's on this chart,
Okay.
a
Mm-hmm.
massive move to the upside.
Yeah, this
Uh-huh.
candle. Yeah.
Yes, yes, yes. So this was a massive move to the upside. Now,
Yeah.
let's assume, and you talked about, because this software also generates, I think, take profits points,
Yes.
generate a take points. Now, let's assume this software has generated a take profits figure for me, which I have imputed my take profits figure, and then I shut down maybe my system with the mindset that okay, I have impute my take profit. I'm expecting the market to go right to my take profit. Then, like
Okay.
this move now, like this move, after
Yeah.
this move, and like because you made mention of sometimes we might not wait for market to hit that take profit, which might be
Yeah.
maybe 1:2.
Yeah.
Then market has moved, like let me say 1:1.5. Why me?
So
I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting for market to hit my 1:2. I don't know if you are getting me.
I'm
Then
getting you.
while I'm still waiting, market has hit 1:1.5, and market is actually reversing from that point.
Mhm.
So at that period, how do I know that it is time to exit the market? By taking that 1:1.5 profit using
Okay.
this software.
Okay. Now, the first thing you need to do when the market has moved in your direction, 1:1.5, I advise that you close 70% of whatever profit you have made at that point. So let's say you are risking $50 on a trade and you have made $75. That's like one ratio. Yeah, that's one ratio, 1.5. You are risking $50. At 1.5, you would have made $75. In that case, I advise that you close 70 to 80% of that. So if you are closing 80% of that $75 you have made at that point, you will be closing close to 50 something dollars. Do you get it? So if the lot size you applied is 0.1 and you are closing 70%, 70% is 0.07, you'll be left with 0.03 lot size. So first thing, once you hit 1 to 1.5, advice is close 70 to 80% of whatever profit you have made at that point, then adjust your stop loss to break even or few pips above your entry price. Okay. Now you could also leave the take profit open. You could leave the take profit open. Okay. You could leave it open if you know you have access to your phone, you have access to your platform. Okay. You can be monitoring the trade. You can leave it open. But you always set your stop loss. Never leave your stop loss open. Now, if you leave your TP open, the software will generate buy signal, right? It
Yes,
means
sir.
that the market is bullish at that moment. When it generates sell signal, you would know. So for example, if I had executed sell from this point, at this point I should be exiting because it has given me a buy signal. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
But let's say I took a buy from this point, and at this point I've made 1 to 1.5. I might not want to close everything because I still believe price will still go up since it has not given a sell signal. Immediately it gives this sell signal, that's when I will exit my remaining trade, the remaining trade. You get what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
I hope that answered the question.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Cleared, sir. Cleared, sir.
Wait for the opposite signal to come up before you exit. Okay? Or once
Yes, sir.
you hit 1 to 1.5, you must take something out of the market. You must take something out of the market. Then adjust your stop loss to break even. Then wait for the opposite signal to drop. Then you
Okay.
exit. Yes.
Okay, sir. All right, sir.
Any other
Okay.
question?
No, I think for now, I'm okay with these questions.
That'll be all for this session. Like I said, for everyone who purchases the software, I know many might have questions, and that's the reason for the WhatsApp group. Everyone who purchases will be added to WhatsApp or Telegram group so that if they have any challenge, they have any question to be attended to, and at least once or twice in a week, I'll be having a live session with everyone who purchases the software to ensure that every of their challenges or every of their questions is attended to. So thank you very much. I wish you a great and I wish you success in your trading business. I wish you success. Just follow the trading rules and you'll be rest assured of making profits at the end of the month. And you're sure gonna end the year in profits. That is certain if you follow the simple instruction. Once more, thank you. Bye for now.
Boss, please,
Yeah,
let me, have you ended the recording section?
hold on, let me end it.